Which allegations are you talking about?
Don't scream at me.
Yeah, but don't scream at me as well.
I'm speaking, Honorable Shivambo. You will take your seat.
I'm calling a point of
Which
order.
allegations are you talking about?
You will take your seat,
Yeah,
Honorable.
but I'm calling a point of order on you.
Honorable member, take your seat so
We're
that I
not going
finish
to
what I'm
steal the
saying.
money of our people here and tell us we can't raise issues here.
Honorable
If we
Mem-
can't raise issues in this parliament, where are we going to raise issues?
Honorable
Because
Malema.
these people are continuing to steal under your leadership.
Honorable Malema. Honorable Malema, there are rules in this house.
What rules? Rules of stealing.
No.
Rules of stealing.
Honorable Malema.
The rules of stealing.
Honorable Malema, if you don't want to abide by the rules of the house,
Which
you are
allegation?
in violation of the rules
Which
of the house.
allegation did I make? Against who?
Honorable member, you've said let me read you the rule.
Read what I said, not the rule.
No, honorable member, you keep talking as I'm talking, and this is out of order. Take your seat, please, so that I address you.
My brother, having said so, I think you'll find it in your heart to withdraw the quotation you have made, for because we shouldn't move from national consciousness or even from black consciousness to tribalistic consciousness. You are making a quote, wanting to sound clever as you wanted to, but it was a wrong quotation. Can you imagine if we start calling each other a Zulu president, a Xhosa president, a Swati chief whip? It's a degeneration. And it is unacceptable, and I know that you are the type of a cadre that if you have made a mistake, you accept and correct that mistake. Find it in you to withdraw that quotation because it's unacceptable. Mr. President, I didn't come here with a speech. I brought your own speech which you gave during the State of the Nation. And I want to take you on it. You promised a job summit in the next few months. Nothing has happened, despite growing calls from within the ANC and outside the ANC, particularly that young people remain unemployed in our country. When you came here, you created an impression that it will be done as soon as possible. You have now postponed the investment conference instead. You have appointed an investment envoy to travel overseas to attract foreign direct investment. But I do not have a hope in that envoy, because that envoy looks like a 1996 class project regrouping. And I hope Jeremy and Blade can see what they've set our country for.
Order in terms of Rule 82 again.
Yeah. Honorable Malema, please take your seat.
I would ask the Honorable Maimane, whom I prefer to call the Honorable Malema, to please utilize Rule 82 and refer to Honorable Cronin appropriately. Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Okay.
Honorable Cronin and Honorable Nzimande can see what they have set our country for, because it's clear we're going back to 1996 policies which have not worked for our country. And you know very well that the whole world is saying you cannot grow the economy with foreign direct investment only. You have to stimulate local investment that is led by the state. But we don't see that coming from you. Mr. President, you said you were going to reduce the departments and everybody else was excited and nothing has happened. You actually brought certain people back into the cabinet. The cabinet is still big, 35 ministers, 36 deputy ministers. Majority of those deputy ministers are extremely useless. Let me give you an example with a friend of mine called Kassel Matal. I don't understand why there should be Honorable Kassel Matal.
Yeah.
I don't understand why there should be a deputy minister of a small business, because that department itself is so useless. And on top of it being so useless, you still add a deputy minister. It's unnecessary, it's unacceptable. I do it with Kassel because you will know that I mean no bad is a friendly fire. Because if I do so with many other... Honorable Matal.
Yeah, please do that consistently now.
Going
forward.
I will learn to do it. There is no indication. So, Mr. President, reduce the cabinet, save us money, and redirect that money to the needy department. And if you do so by removing some of your colleagues, particularly those who supported you, that will be a show of character, that you are not in it for factional reasons, but you are in it to build a capable state which will deliver with a sizable, manageable team. President, I came here and told you are bluffing about the land, and now you are wishy-washy and saying all manner of things. It's clear you are not going to expropriate land without compensation. But I need to tell you that we had issued an instruction in the EFF for people to scale down the occupation of land because we wanted to give you time. But since you are no longer clear, we have made a call, and we make it even here, for our people to occupy the unoccupied land. It is their land, because the ANC is not going to give them land anytime soon. You demonstrated that you are not serious when you appointed Honorable Maite into land. She knows nothing about the land. And half the time she's sleeping. I know her. She sleeps, she just wakes up now because I'm talking about her food. If I was not talking about her food, she was not going to stand up.
Honorable Malema.
Every time she stands up when we speak about her sleepingness in this parliament, why appoint such a person who have no clue?
Honorable Malema, you were not here yesterday. I did plead when I say take your seat, please take your seat. Just take your seat. Take your seat. Take your seat, Honorable Malema.
Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Yes.
I'm rising on rule number 84.
Yes.
Honorable Silo Julius Malema is continually not using the proper address to the honorable members. Can you just withdraw from there? Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Honorable Member Malema, we have said so. Please stick to the rules.
So just look here around me. Yeah, I am at the motherland, the eastern side, which is called Kenya. So I want us to talk about something. You know, right now here where I am, we are surrounded with a lot of people and a lot of cultures, a lot of races. We have different restaurants in this place. We have different people coming here to rest. And so I can't just stop and ask myself, what if this place was only opened to a single tribe? What if this place was only opened to a particular race or a particular kind of people? That is a problem we have. Black people, we are already facing the problem of racism. We shouldn't be adding problems such as tribalism, nepotism. These are problems that are really underneath the cultures of Africans. And nobody will tell you about this. Nobody will stand and point them at you. You'll just come here and find them. And it's a good thing that the South African opposition leader of the EFF, Julius Malema, was able to point out these challenges that Africans are facing, because it's even there in the government. You might find that if the president of a particular African country, say Kenya, if the president is a Kikuyu, you'll find most of the ministries, let's say Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Agriculture, they'll tend to elect people from their own tribe. And yeah, it is happening. It's even happening in South Africa. And I'm so glad that Julius Malema was able to stand and address this thing in the parliament. He said, Cyril Ramaphosa, just because you are coming from a particular tribe, say the Xhosa tribe, should you have the presidential seat because you are from the Xhosa? Should I be having a particular seat because of a particular tribe of those people in South Africa? No. A seat should be attained through criteria. It should be attained through the criteria that are needed for the qualification. It shouldn't be determined by which culture, which country, which language you speak. It should be open to everyone. As long as you have the qualification, you should have the position. And this is a very big problem. I'm always telling African Americans, if you get to Africa, you might not see it in the first times, but for us who have lived here our entire lifetime, it's a very big problem we are struggling with right now. It has to be addressed. It really has to be addressed. Black people, as I said before, we already have many challenges. We can't seem to come here and add another challenge. It's hard. So I want us to look at this video that Malema was talking about, where he was addressing these problems in South Africa. And listen, and you'll come to know that indeed this is a big problem. Look at here where I am. See around me. See? This is the motherland. And I'm not here because of a particular tribe. I'm here because I am a Kenyan and I deserve to be here, just like everyone else also deserves to be here. So let's dive in without further ado.
So our people must continue to occupy land. This land belongs to us. And if the ANC wants to kill our people for rightfully claiming the land, let the ANC do so. You have done it in Marikana. Do it with the people who are seeking their own land. It is their land. They require nobody's permission to occupy this land. Mr. President, you launched the YES program, Youth Employment Service Initiative, but that was a copycat program of the DA, which is going to make black young people be stuck there for mere 3,500 per month salary. And when you compare that with their own white counterpart who are getting 20,000, it's not going to work. It has failed before. Treasury itself admitted that this program will not be successful. President, Honorable Mutwaledi is not here. The state of health is shocking in this country. Half ambulances in KZN, they are not working. Half ambulances in Limpopo, they are not working. Our people are not receiving any form of public health in South Africa. And we are saying this is a priority. The ANC should be able to pause and say, what do we do to save black and African life in particular? Because those are the facilities which are being used by our people. SARS, yes, you fired Moyani. That is the only thing you have done. But I can tell you now, you will not win a case against Moyani because you handled it in a clumsy manner. We want Moyani gone. But you've got 4 charges against Moyani. One of the charges is that he has misled Parliament. The Finance Committee in Parliament today said there is no such a thing. So that charge is going to fall off even before it goes into a hearing. Let us do things properly, because by handling these things in a clumsy manner, it will not deliver required results. You know, President, the SIU investigators are extremely corrupt.
Can I raise a point of order, please, Chairperson?
Yes, okay, yeah. Yes.
It is wrong to misrepresent what happened to the committee today. There was no such decision taken. No such decision. It was an open meeting.
Point of order.
Yes, Honourable
Deputy
Member.
Speaker, with respect, you spoke yesterday and others spoke about interrupting speakers with frivolous points of order.
Yes.
That is not a point of order, it's a point of debate. And Mr. Malema should not be interrupted by that sort of frivolity in the House.
Honourable Member, proceed.
No, we wanted to raise a point of order on the chairperson of the Standing Committee on Finance, who tried to build a case today against Moyani. And he failed dismally because I was working with a corrupt guy called Momo from National Treasury. They failed to make the case today.
Honourable members, please take your seat. Honourable Malema, proceed. Honourable members, order. Order. Proceed, Honourable Member.
SIU is corrupt. You make proclamation, they go and investigate. If they don't find anything wrong, they ask money from people. And if you don't give them money, they withheld the report. They don't announce the report. And or they announce some clumsy thing which is not very clear, clearing individuals. check into those investigating officers in the SIU, the most corrupt institution. Corruption has moved into the Hawks now. And they are not only corrupt, the Hawks, they are now participating in cash in transit haste. The army people as well are found into that. There is a general degeneration in South Africa under your leadership. The cash in transit is uncontrollable. Why? Because you are weak, you are not firm, and criminals don't like weak people. You must take a firm stand and say, the day you produce an AK-47 against the police and the security, you will meet your maker. Because as government, we will have ceased to recognize your rights the day you take AK-47 on innocent people. Because our people are dying, the security is dying, the police who are honorable are dying. They don't get a firm support from your leadership. SIU extend jobs even when they finish investigation. Why? The investigated department is the one that is paying. Remember, SIU is unemployed without your proclamation. So if you don't make proclamations, they extend so that they can keep busy. You need to look into that. Ellen, Honorable Mulekani, the most defender of corruption in the Intelligence Committee. You make people sign a nonsensical oath that they must not tell us what is happening in that committee of intelligence. There is too much corruption there. And we want to tell you and this parliament that we will not abide by that oath of that intelligence committee. For as long as there is corruption, we are going to expose that money. There is still money and hide in the name of intelligence. Mulekani, not even Honorable Dipu, the deputy minister, is the one who's #1 in defending the corruption which is happening in the intelligence. Crime intelligence, military intelligence, all sorts of, including the intelligence department itself. There is our fellow South African, the Indian fellow, I forgot his name, in Natal, hired 50 members of his family, a well-known corrupt fellow who has been stealing money of the crime intelligence. You have never acted on that individual.
Deputy Speaker. Yes, Madam Inugu, right. Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Wait. Honorable Malema, please take your seat. Let's do this properly. Yes, what are you rising on, ma'am?
Thank you so much. I'm sorry, Deputy Speaker.
Yes.
Honorable Silo Julius Malema knows very well that if he has got so much allegations about the Deputy Minister, he has to make a substantive motion towards those allegations.
Okay. Honorable Malema, you have made quite hectic allegations against the minister. And you know the rules about it, so you have to withdraw that statement you made about him.
Which allegations?
If you want to make it,
Deputy Speaker,
honorable member, I haven't given you a chance to speak.
But I'm calling a point of order. Don't
which
shout at me.
Which allegations are talking about?
Don't scream at me.
Yeah, but don't scream at me as well.
I'm speaking, Honorable Shivambo. You will take your seat.
I'm calling a point of
which
order.
allegations are you talking about?
You will take your seat, Honorable.
Yeah, but I'm calling a point of order on you.
Honorable member, take your seat so that I finish what I'm saying.
We're not going to steal the money of our people here and tell us we can't raise issues here. If we can't raise issues in this parliament, where are we going to raise issues?
Honorable Malema.
Because these people are continuing to steal under your leadership.
Honorable Malema, there are rules in this house.
What rules? Rules of stealing. No. Rules of stealing.
Honorable Malema.
The rules of stealing.
Honorable Malema, if you don't want to abide by the rules of the house,
which
are in violation of the rules
which
of the house.
Which allegation did I make? Against who?
Honorable member, you've said let me read you the rule.
Read what I said, not the rule.
No, honorable member, you keep talking as I'm talking, and this is out of order. Take your seat, please, so that I address you. Honorable members, it is inappropriate according to Rule 85 for reflections upon members, the president and ministers and deputy ministers who are not members of the assembly specifically. Honorable member, I'm speaking. Put your hand down. Put your hands down, I'm speaking. No member may impute. Order, honorable member, stop screaming. You are responsible MPs. Can you keep quiet?
Point of order, sir.
Honorable,
we can't hear a word of
Honorable Shenge, can I? This is precisely what I'm trying to do. To get members to be quiet.
Word of what you're saying.
Yes, okay.
The screams here are completely drowning what you're saying to us.
Okay. Thank you, thank you. Honorable members, can we please respect the House? No member may impute improper motives to any other member or cast personal reflections upon a member's integrity or dignity or verbally abuse a member in any other member. A member who wishes to bring any improper, unethical conduct on the part of another member to the attention of the House may do so only by way of a separate substantive motion.
Look at this place. This is right now I'm at a mall. As I told you before, I'm inside the mall right now. And this place is surrounded by Africans, by humans, people of different races. We don't have a particular tribe. These issues that Africans have with tribalism, I think it needs to come to an end. We can't be living in the boundaries of tribalism each day. It has really cost a lot. The same tribalism is what cost a lot of deaths here in Kenya during the 2007 general election. It caused a lot of problems, and I'm telling you, even right behind me, you can see we have different people here, so it should be dealt with. Pardon me, I don't want to record humans. I'm at the lift. I don't want to record anyone. It might cause problems. So this issue should be addressed. The motherland is a beautiful place. It's not what you are told in the media. It's such a beautiful place. You can even help me see around. You know, it's really nice. Kindly, let's love one another and let's promote unity. That is what I can ask you. We have a lot of problems. We don't need to include tribalism, nepotism. That is what I can tell you right now. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me a lot, and I will so much appreciate. Thank you.